Next question. Lissa, you must eat all day long. How do you manage eating all of that food? Let's talk about that in this video. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't forget that we've got 40% off any or all of our raw vegan recipe ebooks so that you can add more delicious, hydrating raw foods to your life. The code is rawfood40 and the link to get the ebooks is right here as well as in the description box below. So head on down there and see all the goodies that we have for you. So talking about volume of food, how we manage to eat what we eat and if we are eating all day long. So with any diet, it doesn't matter whether it's raw food or cooked food or omnivore, what have you, you're gonna need to eat. It's normal, it's natural, it's part of life to be hungry and to need fuel. That's just normal. So just because we eat a raw vegan diet doesn't mean that we never have cravings or that we're never hungry or that when we are hungry, our diet isn't good enough or something like that. Like, no, we have hunger because our body requires fuel. So we're gonna be hungry at appropriate times during the day or if we don't eat enough. And it's totally normal. We just have to listen to our hunger signals and give our body nourishment. So for us, we end up eating, give or take, around 2,400 calories a day. Now, some days it's less, some days it might be a little bit more if we're more active. Nate eats a couple extra 100 calories more than I do. But aside from that, it's pretty easy for us to get the amount of calories in because we start eating fairly early during the day. So we normally go to bed around 8:30 or 9, and we're up around 5:30 to 6:30, depending on the day. We don't use an alarm clock. We just wake up whenever we wake up. And then that's when we start eating our food. We'll hydrate with some water and have some fruit. Maybe we'll go for a workout if we do, and then when we get back, we have our smoothie. So that's our breakfast. We try to eat around 1,000 calories of fruit before lunch, which is pretty easy to do because fruit is amazing and it's delicious, and it's really easy to get 600 or 700 calories in a smoothie, which again, are easy to eat. So we typically get around 1,000 calories of fruit before lunch, and then we have our lunch salads, which are around 500 to 600 calories, and our dinner salad can be around the same. So it ends up being 2,200 to 2,400, give or take. Every day is going to be slightly different, but that's basically how we eat. We eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's not like we're eating all day long. If we feel hungry, if we need a snack, we'll just grab some fruit and eat that. It's really easy. It doesn't take long. It's not like we're eating all day long, and we're also not prepping food all day long. With time, one can get better at the food prep for raw food. So in the beginning, it might be a little difficult and challenging because you're chopping all these new foods and you might not know how to chop onions properly, or the tomatoes aren't working, or you have a dull knife, or what have you. There could be many reasons why it can be challenging for you. But with time and practice, you can get better at chopping more. One of the tips that I have that helps a lot is to prep for the next meal while you're prepping your current meal. For example, if you are creating your lunch, chop double for dinner so that you don't have to chop as much or anything for dinner. Chop everything all at once, and you're only rinsing the knife and the cutting board once. You're not doing it twice. You're not taking everything out of the fridge again at dinner time. You do it all in one go and you're ready to go for the next meal. That saves a lot of time. And blending double batches of dressings really helps a lot too. So when you're making your lunch dressing, blend a double batch so you have lunch dressing for tomorrow. Or if you're making dinner dressing, blend a double batch so you have dinner dressing for the next day, so that you're saving a little bit of time by just doing a little bit extra work to make a double batch or to chop extra, and that will help save time in the prep department. But when it comes to eating, yeah, it might take a little longer to eat our salads. It takes about a half an hour. But I mean, if we went to a restaurant back in the day when I used to eat at restaurants, we'd be there for like an hour and a half eating our food and chatting and stuff. Like, if eating doesn't have to be this rushed affair. We can sit down and enjoy our food. We can be grateful for it. We can thoroughly chew. We can enjoy the process of fueling up. And we don't eat all day, but when we do eat, we take our time and we enjoy it. We love food. Food is amazing. So we do enjoy taking that time. But again, we're not eating all day long. We do sometimes have snacks, but this is normal on any diet. We have to fuel up throughout the day. There's no way around eating only one meal. I mean, I know there's some people who do it, but to eat 2,400 calories in one meal or across a couple hours just doesn't cut it for me. I gotta eat throughout the day. I love that way better. It's easier to get enough calories in without feeling bloated and overstuffed. What we learned in Dr. Rick and Karen's school that we are attending is that the stomach really only can fit like 500 to maybe 700 calories worth of fresh raw foods at any given time, because they're full of water and fiber, and that stretches the stomach so that you're full up and you're not going to put anything else in there. So might as well either take a break or just eat what your stomach can hold, which again is 500 to 700 calories. And that's what we do for our lunch and our dinner salad. Lunch and dinner salads total around 1,200 to 1,400 calories, and all the fruit that we eat during the day is about 1,000. So there's all our calories for the day. Easy to do, and again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes we have 2 breakfasts. We'll have a little bit of fruit before our workout, like I mentioned, and then we'll have a smoothie. Other days, if we're not working out, we'll just make a huge bowl of fruit, like a whole pineapple, maybe 5 mangoes, a bunch of nectarines. Right now, nectarines are so good, so we've been eating a lot of those. Kiwis and plums and grapes, all kinds of fruit. We'll just put it in a big bowl and we'll munch on that throughout the morning while we do our work or what have you. And then when lunch comes around, we make a salad. So it's easy. We're not overthinking it, and it might seem like we spend our whole life around our food, but we do because it's our job and we're here to inspire others. So we do take pictures and videos of our food to share and inspire you guys as well. And we also play around in the kitchen. We do spend extra time in the kitchen chefing it up, and we'll make new recipes to share with you guys. We add new recipes to our web-based meal planning app every single month. So that's available to anyone who wishes to support us. It's only $5 a month, so it's not a big deal. But we also have 40% off any of our recipe books if you're looking to add more raw food to your diet. If you're looking to add those massive salads and some delicious dressings, you can enjoy that. You can do so by using code RAWFOOD40 at checkout to get 40% off any or all of our Raw Vegan recipe ebooks. The link is right here on the screen as well as in the description box below. So head on down there and check out all the goodies. Ooh, look, we've got a friend. Hello, Jai Jai. This is Jai Jai. He wanted to be part of the video too. So thank you very much for joining me today. And as always, until the next video, guys, I love you all so much, and fruit on.